So let's get into the secret with the Union. I don't know why the moment I did that, I sounded like I'm like, join the Union. But yeah, the Union. So I saw this because sometimes when I'm bored and I'm watching something, I would open up Netflix and I'm like looking up, oh, what's come next? And then the Union came up, which looked both cheesy, fun, and entertaining. And I was like, yeah, it's really good and really interesting. I like the story, but I am going to be clear. This is less spy and more romance, which I'm not a problem with it because the spy stuff that happens is good enough and it just holds me for a bit. And their dynamic is just fine enough. Again, I'm not fan of romance sort of stuff. I'm not going to be like, I'm a man, I can't like romance, because trust me, if it's going to be series later that disprove that theory. No, I just thought it was like fine. Just two people just talking, joking. Which is the one thing I am going to like about it. The banter, you can feel like them two having a connection, and I do like that. That is so nice. It's like so sweet. The other thing I like is the fact that their relationship is like, it's not like, oh, two people meet. It's like, oh, a long lost friend that I like remember having when I was younger. And it's like really interesting and like really like nice. I don't know why. Yeah. Okay. This is a spy movie. So spoilers is important. But 4, 3, 2, 1. The one thing I like is that midway through this movie, because at the beginning, someone dies. Right? But, oh no, they didn't. And it turns out he faked his death, supposedly. We'll get into that in a minute. So that the big bad, the big person in charge of the actual Union, who's actually evil, doesn't realize that. And then he can overthrow them and be like, yeah, you're actually the bad guy. Twist, he was the bad guy all along. And then he's trying to make the Union fall, because if the Union fall, like, all of it will collapse and, like, it'll be terrible, and then he can gain profit, and he's greedy. That's the one thing I don't like about the spy portion, because, like, you always get, like, and I was greedy all along, and I'm like, oh, shut up. That's the most boring reason for, like, and then this person was evil. And then this person became evil and manipulative and started stealing things. And I'm like, oh, shut up. I'm like, yes, that's a good reason, but do better, in my opinion. But I actually fell for it when he told the lie. But the only bad thing was I thought it would have been a good idea because you are with the male protagonist, because you don't know about this world, you don't know about the Union, and you're slowly getting into the spy world. So you're on not his side, because at some points that like some people might agree with her more, which is fair and valid. But with the stuff with the spies, you don't know as much who's lying, who's telling the truth, what's the history of all of this. You do know that like, oh, these two people have a bit of history, but it's the moment that like they left and it's like, oh wow, and it's like, oh yeah, he was lying to me. I'm like, do you know what? That would have been interesting if, like, he believed it and then, like, it's slowly revealed that, like, maybe... Why you're not telling me something? It's like, oh, yeah, I don't think he's telling us the full truth. It's like, okay, what? But no, they just... As much as they bring that up, they just take it down just as quickly. So it's like, I'm back because I'm evil. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is a good sort of film. It is worth watching. It is entertaining. So yeah, go and watch it. Go and watch it. So I hope you enjoyed, and good night.